What if one ancient root could calm your mind, help you sleep deeper, and reset your entire nervous system all in just 30 days? Ashwagandha isn't just hype, it's one of the most studied adaptogens in the world. In this video, we're going to show you exactly what happens when you take ashwagandha daily for 30 days backed by science and broken down week by week. Stick with us because the changes might surprise you. So what exactly is this plant everyone's talking about? Ashwagandha, or Withania somnifera if you want to get technical, is a powerful adaptogen that has been a cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine in India for over 3,000 years. The word adaptogen means it helps your body adapt to stress. Think of it as a thermostat for your system. When things get too high, like your stress levels, it helps bring them down. When things are too low, like your energy, it can help bring them up. Modern science is now catching up to what ancient healers knew all along. Studies have confirmed its incredible effects on what is known as the HPA axis, that is your brain's central stress response system. It also influences GABA receptors, which are like the brakes for your brain, promoting calm. And it can even improve your sleep architecture, meaning the very structure of your sleep gets better. Our promise to you in this video is simple. We will walk you through the exact changes you can expect physically, mentally, and emotionally over a 30-day journey with ashwagandha. We're going to get into the science, but we'll make it easy to understand. Let's get started. Week 1 is all about cortisol and finding your calm. This is where you'll likely feel the first, most noticeable shift. As soon as you start taking ashwagandha, it begins to modulate that HPA axis I mentioned earlier. This means it starts to regulate the production of cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Imagine your body is constantly in a state of high alert, with the stress alarm blaring all day. Ashwagandha steps in and starts to turn that alarm down. And we have the science to back this up. A significant 2019 randomized trial showed a remarkable 27.9% reduction in cortisol levels in participants after just 1 week of supplementation. That is a massive drop in a very short time. So, what does this feel like in your day-to-day life? You'll probably notice a significant mood shift. The constant irritability, the racing thoughts that keep you up at night, that feeling of being on edge, it all starts to soften. You'll find you have better emotional regulation. Things that would normally send you spiraling might feel more manageable. This happens because ashwagandha enhances what's called GABAergic signaling in your brain. GABA is a neurotransmitter that has a calming effect. It's like a natural tranquilizer your brain produces. Ashwagandha boosts this process, promoting a sense of calm without making you feel sedated or drowsy. Here's an analogy. It's like turning down the volume on your stress response. Suddenly, the background noise of anxiety and worry gets quieter. Everything just feels a little more peaceful, a little less chaotic. For your first week, a good starting point for application is taking 300 to 600 milligrams of a standardized extract daily. You can take it in the morning to help you navigate daily stressors, or in the early evening to help you wind down from the day. Let's move on to what happens next. Welcome to week 2, where the magic really starts to happen in your sleep. This week is all about sleep architecture and recovery. If you felt calmer in week 1, week 2 is when your body starts using that newfound calm to truly repair itself during the night. The effects on sleep are profound. Ashwagandha has been shown to improve sleep latency. That's a fancy term for how quickly you fall asleep. If you're someone who lies in bed for an hour staring at the ceiling, you might find yourself drifting off much faster. But it doesn't just help you fall asleep. It improves the quality of your sleep. Specifically, it can increase your time in slow-wave sleep, which is the deepest, most restorative phase of sleep. This is when your body does most of its physical repair work. The Sleep Foundation has reported on studies where participants taking ashwagandha extract experience significantly improved sleep quality and fewer nighttime awakenings. This means you're not just sleeping longer, you're sleeping deeper and more efficiently. The downstream effect of this is a huge restoration of your energy levels. Better sleep means your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, have a chance to fully recover and recharge overnight. You'll start waking up feeling genuinely refreshed, not just less tired. That groggy, hit the snooze button 10 times, feeling starts to fade, replaced by real, clean daytime alertness. Here's an analogy for you. Your sleep becomes like a deep software update for your body and brain. Every night it's running a full diagnostic, repairing corrupted files, and optimizing every system so you can run smoothly the next day. For practical application, if sleep is your primary goal, try taking your daily dose of ashwagandha about 1 to 2 hours before you plan to go to bed. This timing helps its calming effects kick in right when you need them most, guiding you into a deep, restorative sleep. Now we enter week 3. If the first 2 weeks were about putting out the immediate fires of stress and sleep deprivation, week 3 is about rebuilding the entire system. This is the nervous system reset. Your body starts to shift from a constant state of fight or flight to a more dominant state of rest and digest. This is largely due to ashwagandha's positive effect on your vagal tone. The vagus nerve is the main highway of your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your nervous system responsible for calming you down and promoting healing. When you improve your vagal tone, you become better at switching out of stress mode and into recovery mode. A great way to measure this is through heart rate variability, or HRV. HRV is the variation in time between your heartbeats, and a higher HRV is a key marker of a healthy, resilient, and adaptable nervous system. Studies have shown that consistent ashwagandha use can lead to an increase in HRV. This means your body is getting better at handling stress on a physiological level. What does this feel like? You'll experience less burnout. The feeling of being emotionally frayed, constantly reactive, and unable to focus starts to dissipate. You feel more emotionally stable, grounded, and present. You're not just coping with stress anymore. You're becoming resilient to it. You might find that your focus sharpens and your ability to stay on task improves dramatically. My favorite analogy for this phase is this. It's like finally switching your body from survival mode to healing mode. It's the feeling of your entire body taking a deep collective exhale after being tense for years. Your system can finally stop managing crises and start focusing on long-term health and optimization. A great tip for this week is to combine your ashwagandha routine with practices like breathwork or meditation. Even 5 minutes a day can have a synergistic effect, amplifying the nervous system reset and deepening the benefits. We've arrived at week 4. And this is where we see the culmination of the previous week's work manifesting in hormonal balance and long-term resilience. Your body has calmed down, your sleep is restored, and your nervous system is reset. Now your entire endocrine system starts to get in on the action. For some people, ashwagandha can offer gentle thyroid support. In cases of subclinical hypothyroidism, where thyroid function is sluggish but not low enough for a formal diagnosis, some studies suggest ashwagandha may help increase the levels of the thyroid hormones E3 and T4, boosting metabolism and energy. In men, it's famous for its ability to support healthy testosterone levels. Multiple studies have shown it can increase testosterone, which is linked to energy, mood, muscle mass, and libido. It can also improve fertility markers like sperm count and motility. And it's not just for men? For women's health, ashwagandha is a powerhouse for adrenal support. By balancing the stress response, it can help reduce PMS symptoms, improve cycle regularity, and support overall hormonal harmony, especially during perimenopausal transitions. By week 4, you'll also likely notice a significant improvement in cognitive clarity. The brain fog that used to cloud your thinking lifts. You'll experience enhanced memory recall and better task switching abilities. Your brain just works better. The analogy here is that your body starts running like a well-oiled machine. Your hormones, your sleep cycle, your mood, and your energy are all starting to work in sync. You're not just surviving. You're starting to thrive. For application, to get the full hormonal and cognitive benefits, it's recommended to continue daily use for at least 8 to 12 weeks. This gives your body enough time to make these deeper, more systemic changes. Of course, no discussion about a supplement is complete without talking about safety and side effects. Ashwagandha is incredibly safe for most people, but there are a few things to be aware of. The most common side effect is mild gastrointestinal upset, like a bit of stomach discomfort or loose stools. This usually happens when you take it on an empty stomach and often resolves on its own or by taking it with food. It's very important to note that you should avoid ashwagandha during pregnancy unless you are under the direct supervision of a healthcare provider. There isn't enough research to confirm its safety for the developing fetus. Also, be mindful of potential interactions. Because it has a calming, sedative-like effect, it can amplify the effects of other sedatives, including alcohol or prescription sleep aids. It may also influence thyroid medication, so if you are on thyroid hormone replacement, it is crucial that you consult your doctor before starting ashwagandha. They may need to monitor your levels more closely. The standard, clinically studied dose is between 300 to 600 milligrams per day of a high-quality, standardized extract. Look for well-known forms like KSM-66 or Sensoril, as these have been used in the majority of the clinical trials and guarantee a certain potency. Finally, it's a good practice to cycle off adaptogens. After taking it daily for about 8 to 12 weeks, consider taking a 2-week break. This gives your body a chance to reset and prevents it from becoming desensitized to the herb's effects. So let's recap this incredible 30-day journey. In week 1, your cortisol levels begin to drop and a sense of calm starts to wash over you. In week 2, your sleep deepens, becoming more restorative, which in turn recharges your energy levels. By week 3, your entire nervous system begins to reset, pulling you out of survival mode and fading that feeling of burnout. And in week 4, you start to experience the benefits of hormonal balance and cognitive clarity, building long-term resilience. Here's a simple protocol to follow. If your main goal is managing daytime stress and anxiety, try taking 300 milligrams in the morning. If sleep is your biggest struggle, a larger dose of 600 milligrams in the evening might be more effective for you. For an even greater effect, you can combine ashwagandha with other calming nutrients like magnesium or L-theanine for a powerful synergistic blend. Ashwagandha is a powerful tool, but it's part of a holistic approach. Combine it with good sleep hygiene, a healthy diet, and movement for the best results. We encourage you to try it for 30 days and see what happens. And please come back and comment below with your results. Your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to start their own journey toward feeling better. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed wellness content.